it's now day 35 of cow isolation. We're putting a bit more potash on some of our ground. Putting 100 kilos to the hectare on. We've got it in bulk, tipped in the shed, because it works out about £20 a tonne cheaper than buying it in big bags. But it's still £340 a tonne. So we've got 2 spreaders going today. They can spread about 4 tonne each in an hour. So if you want to do the maths, sorry, it's £240 a tonne. So if you want to do the maths of how much an hour we're spreading in fertiliser, it's getting on for nearly £2,000 an hour it's costing in fertiliser alone. So it's a bit of an expensive day today for everything. So we should have about 4 tonne in there now, and that should see him off now, and he should be able to do around 40 hectares, which is about 100 acres. So that tractor's on fat tyres so it doesn't make a mess, and that one's on skinny tyres that go through the oilseed rape. So there's some new hens arrived and the cat's stalking them already. So we're in a field here that was sunflowers last year, and the far side over there was beans. It's hard to see, but if you look, you've obviously got all the green lines of the wheat growing through the old crop residue. The old crop residue is brilliant for birds to live in, and all sorts of other bits of wildlife, and also it protects the soil from the hammering of the rain. We try to do as much of this as possible, so that we move the least soil there is, and it keeps the moisture in. But this year we had some stubbles that are just absolutely squashed to death, and we had to rip them up and loosen them. So we're just putting a bit of manganese on now, the sprayer. That helps the wheat grow a bit better, as well as the other lads are out putting potash on everything as well. So can anyone guess what that is? It's about 800 kilo block of concrete inside an old tractor trailer tyre with a car tyre in the front. We can lift it up with the pallet forks or the front linkage through the top loop, and we can also drive over it, and the tractor will straddle either side of it, and we put them in gateways to stop fly tipping if we can, and poachers and hare coursers and the like. So we've been doing some concrete today, and we had a bit spare, so we've made a couple more today. So we're just in the bean field now, and they're crying out for moisture. Hopefully we're going to get some tomorrow. We've put some potash on as well, so hopefully that'll, when it rains, that'll dissolve and wash in. Beans don't need any nitrogen, they make it themselves on the roots. So when beans are growing, well, they don't need it to grow, but their roots give off nitrogen. So the next crop of wheat afterwards always does better and needs less nitrogen. Unfortunately, you can't grow beans in too close a rotation, only sort of every 5 or 7 years. Otherwise they get disease in the soil. But no, they're looking well. They'll look even better if it rains tonight or tomorrow. So that's about it for today. Don't forget the letter of the day was I've forgotten. What was the letter of the day? E today. So count all them up.